over time, I realized this is what I want to do, and I want to do it professionally and
Big
probably
time.
for the next foreseeable future.
Yes.
So I planned and I started planning on my exit strategy from the banking world to the events and entrepreneurship space. I had to come up with something that can keep me going, and I thought which space has opportunity and which has a future.
Yes.
And digital marketing came to mind. Idiosound is an events equipment rental company, and we majorly provide sound system, generators, screens, lighting, stage, and other kind of structures to different kinds of clients. And other than that, we are also in the experiential marketing space, whereby we develop concepts for clients.
Yes.
If they want to work with a certain idea, we are able to build up on that idea with them. We walk the journey with them, and we are able now to give them the final thing. Okay. Yeah.
Technology has been improving every single day, and in different industries we see that the use of technology has really grown. Now, in terms of integrating technology with the digital market, how does it go?
We are in what we call the digital age or the digital era. Everything has been automated. The way we knew banking 15 years ago,
Yes.
that has really changed. The way you will go to and talk to a cashier on the other side or a teller on the other side, that is changing very fast. You will now see what we call digital kiosks or digital cashiers or tellers, whereby you just press in some numbers and they're able to give you money. A more advanced kind of an ATM machine.
Yes.
So banking has really changed. When it comes to the other retail space of like, let's say if you have somebody selling clothes, shoes, cologne, or any other kind handbags, that has changed. You don't need to have a physical shop now. People have gone to what we call online shop, using different social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, even using websites, email marketing. That is where the technology has moved to.
Yes.
And that is where the business is playing. So like today, the biggest hotel or the provider of accommodation today is Airbnb.
Yes.
What is Airbnb? It's a hotel in the cloud, whereby you find different business people who have their facilities. They've signed up for Airbnb. And if you want accommodation, you just go there and book anywhere in the world, and you're sorted. And that is where life is moving, and that is where technology is taking us. Look at if for example, the restaurant space. We're moving to what we call cloud kitchen. You don't need to walk into a restaurant and eat. You can be at home and just go to an app, order your food, on a cloud-based application, and you can be able to get your delivery. So companies, instead of opening shops in CBDs and in towns, they go to industrial area. They get a big factory and they do their kitchen, a nice modern kitchen. Then they automate their system where they're able to receive orders real time and they're able to deliver. They've come in collaboration with delivery and logistics companies like Glovo, like Bots, like Uber. There is now Uber Eats, which supplies or delivers food. You just go to Uber Eats application, order your food, and it will be delivered at the comfort of wherever they are. So those are just some of the examples of how technology is really taking over.
Yes.
And even in the education system, we've seen during the COVID period how education system was able to be integrated with technology, and people could still be able to attend classes through Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Skype, and other applications. Right now, today, people are able to work from home. You don't need an office for you to be considered an employee of a particular company.
Yes.
Like Facebook, like we saw Amazon, like we saw Google.
Yeah.
Guys, even today in Google, some staff haven't resumed work. Why? Because they are still able to deliver at the comfort of wherever. So you're in your pajamas and you're good to go.
You're still
you can
working.
still do a board meeting from wherever you are. So that is what technology has done in this age, and a lot more is coming. Look
Yeah.
at the health sector. A lot is being integrated to
A
make
lot.
sure they're getting better systems, better ways of being able to provide a better healthcare system. So technology has really taken over, and
Yes.
it's in all sectors. I
All
will not
sectors.
lie. If you look at events
And the digital market. How
Yes.
did Idiosound move all the way to MG marketing?
Okay. So that's an interesting angle.
Yes.
So as Idiosound is an event equipment rental company. So when I started Idiosound way back in 2013, I was employed. I was in employment, full-time employment, an employee of Barclays Bank, now Absa Bank.
Yes.
And so it got to a time I wanted to leave and go live my own dream. And
You had known that you wanted to venture into sounds.
yeah, eventually. Over time, I realized this is what I want to do, and I want to do it professionally and
Big
probably
time.
for the next foreseeable future.
Yes.
So I planned and I started planning on my exit strategy from the banking world to the events and entrepreneurship space. So Idiosound, mostly we do jobs on weekends, because that is when mostly we have events.
Yes.
So when I resigned in 22nd of September 2021, the whole of December 2021, so the whole of December of 2021, I was setting up an office for Idiosound. So I realized I had a lot of time in my hands, and I thought, what more can I do with my time, since I'll be here from morning to evening,
Yes.
Monday to Saturday. I needed to get my hands on something more than just what we do.
Yeah.
I had to come up with something that can keep me going, and I thought which space has opportunity and which has a future.
Yes.
And digital marketing came to mind. So I've been managing the 2 pages for Idiosound. So it was not very new to me. And my background is IT. So this was not something new to me. So I will easily tell where the trend will go in the next 5 or 6 years from now, in terms of the space of the internet, social media, and the digital marketing at large. So with that, I started thinking, what can I do? How can I be able now to monetize the skill that I have? Because digital marketing is all about being able to communicate to people, to audience. Not as a person, but your brand, your company, your product, your service, speaking to people, to the audience, to the what we call the prospective clients, to the people you're talking to.
Yeah.
So for me, I was looking at a way I could be able to help business package themselves, brand themselves in a way that will be appealing to the targeted customer.
Is there any difference, in fact, in me advertising my products online and having a physical shop?
Okay, I would say it's good if you have a physical shop and you have an strong online presence. That's double blessing. But in some cases, you might decide just to have an online shop. And again, because of a number of reasons, some people don't have the capacity to open a shop in town where they will have walk-in customer flowing.
Yes.
And it's very expensive.
That's true.
So you need to be creative in this era, take advantage of technology, integrate technology with your business, then present it in a platform where people can be able to access. Because if you look at the numbers today and statistics, people spend most of their time on their phones and not on any other place, but mostly YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.
Yes.
That is where they spend most of their time. So if you're a business person and you're looking for clients, where do you find clients?
Online.
Online. The same thing, it's the same concept. You find them in the marketplace. So social media today has provided an easy marketplace.
Yes.
The same way, if you're a farmer, you've grown your produce, you've harvested, you have to take to the market on a specific day.
Yes.
Because on that day, clients will be coming, or people will be coming to buy, or buyers.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. If you're a business and you have a strong online presence, you need to present your product and services to the audience or to the customers who are on different social media platforms.
Are there certain products or services that are highly recommended to be advertised online, or just any service, any product, peleka online?
Yeah, there are services and products that moves very well on social media than others. For example, fashion. If you're selling ladies' outfits, shoes, handbag, hair, makeup, cologne, etc., the easiest place to get clients is social media, and you will sell in that platform. You find someone who has an online shop sells more than someone who has a physical shop when it comes to fashion. That's on fashion.
Yes.
But for example, if you're in a very, I would say, different sector, you find it's very hard. Some people will need to have a physical confirmation of a particular thing before they can make a decision to buy. Like for handbag, you just go check the color, the size, it's okay, you pay
So let's say
till
ladies are mostly the most, what can I say? Ladies are the most, when we talk about fashion, we are bringing mostly the ladies. So is the digital space mostly targeting ladies, or is there a way that also men are incorporated inside?
Okay, they say if you want to start a business that targets ladies, that will have products that ladies will want to buy. Men hardly shop. Ladies are heavy shoppers.
That's true.
Yeah, so and they buy things instantly. Men hardly will just walk in town and see something and they're like, let me pay for this. No. They plan. I'm not saying all, but most of them. But for most ladies, they like nice things.
Yes.
So if they see a nice thing, they will want to buy.
That's true.
So they make the best customers. So if you intend to open a business that target ladies, and your business will do well.
It will thrive.
100%. Your business will thrive. So as I was saying, there are other businesses that you can't sell land online. Someone will really want to come and confirm this land exists. The right documentations are there. It's not on riparian land. It's not land that belongs to someone else.
Yes.
So for land business, a bit tricky. I'm not saying people are not doing it. People are buying. But that one, again, for the sale to complete, you need someone to confirm.
All right. And in terms of loopholes within the digital space, we've seen people buying accounts, buying followers and following. Will it affect my business in any way if I decide I'm going to buy an account, because by the time I build my brand, it would have taken so much time?
Okay, for me, I always say that is a shortcut. When you buy a page and then you change the name to fit your business, that is using shortcut. You don't, in short, you're not an honest business person. You don't want to put the work. Because you see, at the end of the day, that page will not give you value.
Yes.
Why? For example, today, I'm running a page. I have my own page. And in that page is an entertainment page.
Yes.
Where I post the guys with the latest song, the best DJs, the who is trending. You get, my audience will be people who are interested in music, entertainment, and fashion.
All right.
So if I open today a business that targets at selling yogurt, or let me not even use yogurt. For example, I'm selling healthy foods, like wimbi, like unga ya uji, vitu kama hizo. And I buy that page for my company and I start posting. What happens? This audience that exists in that page, they will start wondering, when did I like such a page? Because you see, to them, it doesn't relate. They don't connect with the product that you're posting there.
Yeah.
So the best is just start your page from scratch, build your audience, because you'll get the right customers. You'll be targeting the right customers. Because if you're in fashion, look for ladies between 18 years to around 50 years.
Yeah. So you start from there.
Yeah, because demography is very key.
Yes.
It's very key when you're looking for a particular. If, for example, I'm doing a business that targets selling men's suits,
Yes.
and I go and buy a group that was initially for ladies,
It will be very hard.
yeah, you find those guys will not relate to what you're selling to them.
Yes.
So you'll not make any sales
We
at all.
have different media platforms. We have TikTok, we have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and the likes of that. How do I first set up a page depending on my product and my service? Will I be told that if I have a fashion business, Instagram, Facebook will work? Are there things I need to consider before starting my social media page?
Yeah, again, you need to research widely, depending with the business that you want to start. So research has proven if you're in fashion or you're targeting products, your products for ladies, do Instagram, do TikTok,
Yes.
do Facebook. It will do
Those
well.
three.
Perfectly. Again, if now your product, for example, is targeting a more, like I would say, sophisticated kind of client, for example, solar, for example, engineering,
Technology.
not really technology, engineering, architecture,
Yeah.
you will find Twitter can work. Because you see, you can post and say, I'm looking for, or guys, I'm an architect, kindly see some of my work.
Yes.
People will retweet. At that point, you will find the conversation there, it's more objective
Yeah.
in terms of helping you as a businessman, other than when you go and post your architectural drawings on Facebook.
Yes.
People are mostly on Facebook for entertainment.
Yeah. True.
TikTok and Instagram. I'm not saying it cannot work, but different products have been categorized in platforms that they can do better
Yes.
than other. For example, if you're an aspiring politician,
With this
Twitter
politics
will work.
stage, yes.
Twitter will work for you if you start some very interesting conversation and people contribute
Yes.
and you engage people will start knowing you. It's good for your brand. So
Yeah.
for politics, that can work. If you're a lawyer and you're looking at different, you always want to give people different points of view on different things, that is a good platform to push it through.
Is billboard part of the digital space?
Come again?
Billboards.
Billboard.
Is it part of the digital space?
Not really, because billboards have been there from way back. We refer them as outdoor marketing,
Okay.
but we have digital billboards.
Yes.
On screen when you do an advert, sorry, that is considered a digital advert. Yeah.
So when do I start monetizing my page?
Okay, monetizing your page is when your product, your service or yourself,
Yes.
you've managed to speak to your clients and they've already bought your product.
Yes.
Of course, you'll be making sales. When
Yeah.
you make sales, you've made money for yourself, of course.
How does my digital investment translate into income or revenue?
This is what I normally say.
Yes.
If you do the right thing, it will definitely pay you back. But if you do the ad and you don't do it the right way, you will still not make money.
Yes.
You will be spending your money and you're not getting back return on the investment that you made. So the best thing we normally advise people, look for a digital marketing firm. They have the experience, they have the skills,
Yes.
they have the knowledge. They are able to guide you when it's the best time to do an ad, when it's the best time to sponsor an ad. If you've sponsored an ad, how do you evaluate and see, has it given me value or I'm just putting in money and I'm not getting anything back?
Yes.
So we normally say, sometimes it's good to let the professional do their job. These guys have the right skills, have the right knowledge, the right information. They are able to do it right for you.
Yes.
So just sacrifice something and let them handle your page. And you see, they don't have to do it forever. At some point, your page will get traction, your business will get visible, and you'll get known, and clients will now start coming in. So long as you have the social media presence, you will start making sales. And when you make sales, your revenue is growing.
That's it.
Yeah, so this is not something you do forever.
All right.
Yeah, so but if you insist on doing it yourself and you're doing it wrong, then
that's where the
you
problem
keep losing.
comes in.
Yeah.
For the digital spaces, we've seen very many digital marketing companies opening up. If I want to start advertising, what do I look for in a company for me to trust them with my social media account? Because once your social media account is outside, there are certain things that it exposes you, like for example, hackers and things like that.
All right, before you settle for a digital marketing firm to handle your social media marketing and other digital marketing aspects,
yes,
you need to do your due diligence. Just find out how long the company has been in operation.
Yes.
Find out if they have a physical location and where they are. If not, just get to know who are their clients. They can share their portfolio.
Yeah.
Which pages have they handled before? Which clients have they worked for before? Then that helps you. Once they share the name of the client or which clients they've worked for, you can go and check out those pages.
Yes.
And it will tell you, is it what you're looking for? Is it closer to what you're looking for? That's number one.
Yes.
Number two, get someone that you can have a meeting with. You can always exchange and get to understand each other. The company or the person doing your social media needs to understand what you need to achieve at the end of the day. So they need to understand your business model. So once they understand your business model, they can now be able to give you an award-winning social media solution so that it can start giving you results at the end of the day.
Yes.
What I always tell clients, if you contract me to handle your social media, don't expect by next week I'll have started giving you value. This is a journey. We have to build the trust of the clients or the audience or the customer out there.
Yeah.
We need to be consistent in what we put out there, representing your brand. So that takes a bit of their time. We need to understand your product. We also need to understand the audience. Understanding the product and the audience, now we know what the audience wants, and you're able to build content around that, because it's content that speaks to the client, convince the client to buy.
Yes.
So that takes a bit of time, and it could be even 2-3 months. Then from there, we can sit down and review and say, you took over this page, and these are the numbers that we've had since then.
So far.
Then you can look out and say, vis-a-vis what you've paid in and what you've brought in, is it making sense? Is it business, or are we losing out? If it's business, continue sourcing for those services.
Yes.
If it is not, then you can sit down and renegotiate. Do we change the company? Do we look for someone else, or do we give you some 3 more months? So people need to understand the results are not instant. This is something you build over time, with consistency and being visible out there. Eventually, once the numbers start coming in, they never stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
The digital space, some people are hesitant about it. They prefer, let me handle my own account. Is there a difference with someone taking care of my page and me managing my account?
It all goes down to how busy you are. If you feel you have the time to be posting for yourself, and you have the knowledge and the skill, that's okay. And if you feel it's working, that's okay.
Yeah.
But again, you find if you're not able to post consistently, then that means you don't have the time to do it.
Yes.
Then you need to pay someone who
do
has
it
the
for
time to do it for you.
Okay.
And the good thing is, you see, you can't just be posting stuff. You need to research, you need to create.
Yes.
Do you have time to create content that you will post? If you have the time, that's okay. If you don't have the time, pay someone else to handle it for you. Someone that you can be able to engage, you can be able to grill if you don't see results. Yeah.
In your own words and experience, what's the future of the tech life hapa mbele and digital space?
The digital space is taking over, and in a few years to come, 5 or 10 years, a lot would have changed, and it will just be something totally different.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things from banking, from the retail space, from supermarkets. You'll no longer be going and queuing at the supermarket to buy stuff. You'll just be ordering from the comfort of your house and it's been delivered. So a lot is changing in that space. And even events we saw during COVID.
Yeah.
We stopped having in what we call in-person events, physical meetings. Someone in New York, someone in South Africa, someone in Uganda and Kenya. Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and the meeting will still happen. At the end of the day, you find it's less costly, it's more effective, and you don't waste each other's time.
That's true.
So that is where the world is going. What technology will do, technology will bring speed, efficiency, and the other thing is, I will say, things will flow smoothly.
And are we ready for it?
Are we ready for it?
Yeah.
Yes and no. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
So no, why? Because again, technology comes with its own challenges, which I still believe we are not yet ready. Because if technology is to fully take over, most people will lose their job. Look at the banking industry. If you're to automate farming, most people in the tea and coffee plantation will lose their job because 70% of the work will be done by machines, which are robots, computer. We are going in the era of robotics. So we are not yet ready. As an economy, as a country, I feel we are not yet ready for the downside of it.
Okay.
But for the positive, yeah, it's bringing a lot of good vibes, good energy, and it's opening up a lot of possibilities.
And good results too.
Yeah. Most people have been earning a livelihood courtesy of digital space and the internet in general, not just digital marketing. People are able to do so many things in the cause of courtesy of the internet era, and it's good. It's bringing livelihood to so many young people.
How can we contact you?
You can reach me on Facebook as George Jackster. The same for Instagram, George_Jackster. For Idiosound, you can reach us on Idiosound, that is Idiosound Entertainment and Events on Facebook, and the same name on Instagram.
Is there a reason why someone's Instagram, YouTube page, Facebook page should have the same name?
Yeah, for me, I believe it's because of consistency. But you see, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, they all came under different times. They didn't come at the same time. So you find, if I'm George Jackster on Facebook and I go and register George Jackster and there is another George Jackster, it will not accept, right?
That's true.
So that's why you find people trying to tweak their names and like a underscore or other things, or even totally different name, but using the same name is good. Because when someone is searching for you, you've simplified their work. George Jackster on all socials. Go look for everything George Jackster. It's simple and faster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you too.